title Unwritten Letters. In the quaint coastal town of Seabrook, life moved at a gentle pace, and everyone knew each other's names. Among the many residents, Lily Barnes stood out. A talented writer with dreams of publishing her own novel, she worked at the local library. Her life was a tapestry of books, quiet evenings, and a longing for the kind of love she only read about in stories. Lily had a secret hobby. She wrote letters. Not to anyone in particular, just letters filled with her deepest thoughts, fears, and dreams. She would seal them and place them in a beautifully carved wooden box that her late grandmother had given her. It was her way of putting her heart into words, even if no one would ever read them. One summer afternoon, a new face appeared in Seabrook. Aiden Miller, a travel writer, had decided to take a break from his globetrotting lifestyle and settle down for a while. He rented a small cottage near the beach and soon became a regular at the library. With his charming demeanor and adventurous stories, he quickly won the hearts of the townspeople, especially Lily's. They started spending time together, bonding over their love for literature and storytelling. Aiden was captivated by Lily's passion for writing, and she found herself drawn to his free-spirited nature. Their friendship blossomed into a romance, the kind that Lily had always dreamed of. As they grew closer, Lily shared her secret hobby with Aiden. He was touched by the vulnerability and honesty in her letters. "You should publish these," he suggested one evening as they sat by the fire, sipping tea. "They're beautiful, and they show the real you." Lily blushed, shaking her head. "These letters are too personal. They're just for me." Aiden respected her decision, but kept a copy of one of her letters, with her permission, as a token of their bond. He kept it safely tucked away in his journal. Life in Seabrook was idyllic, and the couple spent their days exploring the town, writing and dreaming of the future. One day, while going through some old boxes in the attic, Lily discovered an unopened letter addressed to her grandmother. It was from her grandfather, who had passed away before she was born. The letter spoke of a hidden love story that had been kept secret, a tale of a romance that had blossomed during the war, and the letters that kept their love alive. Inspired by the discovery, Lily decided to write a novel based on her grandparents' love story. She poured her heart into it, blending fiction with reality, and dedicated the book to Aiden, who had always believed in her. As she finished the final chapter, Aiden surprised her with a trip to New York City. He had arranged for a meeting with a renowned literary agent who was interested in her novel. The trip was a whirlwind of excitement, and Lily felt like she was living a dream. But amidst the joy, Aiden grew distant. He seemed preoccupied, and Lily couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. One evening, she found him staring at her letter, the one he had kept in his journal. "Aiden, what's going on?" she asked, concern etched on her face. Aiden sighed, his eyes filled with sadness. "Lily, there's something I need to tell you. I found this letter by accident one day when I was cleaning up. It was addressed to you, and I read it. It was from your father." Lily's heart skipped a beat. "My father? He left us when I was a child. I haven't heard from him in years." He wanted to explain why he left. He was in a difficult situation, and he thought leaving was the best way to protect you and your mother. He never stopped loving you, and he regrets every moment he's been away. He asked for a chance to reconnect. Lily felt a mix of emotions: anger, sadness, and a glimmer of hope. "Why didn't you tell me?" "I didn't know how. I didn't want to hurt you or disrupt your life, but I realized that keeping this from you was wrong. You deserve to know the truth." Lily took the letter, her hands trembling. She read it, tears streaming down her face. It was a heartfelt apology, filled with regret and a longing for redemption. It was a plea for forgiveness and a hope for a second chance. Overwhelmed, Lily turned to Aiden. "What should I do?" "That's up to you, Lily. But whatever you decide, I'll support you." In the days that followed, Lily reached out to her father. They exchanged letters, slowly rebuilding the bridge that had been broken so many years ago. It was a painful process, but also a healing one. With Aiden by her side, Lily found the strength to face her past and embrace her future. Her novel was published to critical acclaim, and she dedicated it not only to Aiden but also to her father, who had inspired her to believe in second chances. Their love story became intertwined with the stories of those who had come before them, a testament to the enduring power of love, forgiveness, and the written word. And as they stood together, watching the sun set over the ocean, Lily knew that some of the most beautiful stories were the ones that were unwritten until the very moment they were lived.